Welcome back to Latination. Earlier in the show, we did a segment on self-improvement, and we talked about how everybody should take on some self-improvement. Is there any self-improvement or new age things or new workout routine or spiritual outlook that either of your girls are taking on in your life to self-improve? Denise?
Well, I've been, like a few years back, I went through a very difficult time in my life. And one thing that always helps me very personal for me, to center myself is every Sunday I started going to church. I mean, I grew up, you know, Catholic and all the religion. I'm a very spiritual person, but like I really made it a regimen.
Regimen, yeah.
Regimen to go and, you know, every Sunday to church. And I also started this book, which an teacher of mine gave me called The Artist's Way. I think it's an amazing book, and it's just like, it involves like things of meditation, also writing, and also activities that for yourself to do, that also for everybody, but for
Do you know how to meditate? Because I'm learning how to meditate too, and it's not something that's easy.
It's not easy for Latin people to meditate.
No, it's not. For me, especially me. Yeah.
I've been trying it for years.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's not
struggling.
easy. I've meditated a few times in my life only, but every time it's been great.
You gotta let go of letting go. You gotta keep letting go. And then when you realize you're letting go, you gotta start from the beginning.
It's like why yoga is so difficult. I'm like, I do CrossFit in my box, but I can't do yoga.
Yeah. I've never done yoga.
Are you doing yoga?
Yes, actually. I used to be, let's just say, a very feisty driver.
No.
LA is a driving city, as we all know. It's not like New York. You can cab it, take the subway, walk it. So being as to how I'm in the car for like 2 to 3 hours every day, I've actually made it like a breathing regimen, kind of like a meditative, an active form of meditation, where I'm like, you just cut me off, that's totally fine. Because I would end up probably the victim of road rage, and Aimee Garcia would be no more. I'd be like, oh no, you did it! Like my Puerto Rican comes out and I get
You would victimize
so
somebody
feisty.
of road rage.
Possibly.
Let's face it, because you know you're very beautiful. You're not very big. You're petite, but it looks like when you're angry, you can like run through a wall. Am I right?
Yeah, but I've learned to, you know, as a Boricua, I feel like I want to use my Puerto Rican feistiness for good, and so I feel like I don't want to. It's not worth it if someone cuts you off. You're just like, hey, it's fine. So I've made the car a bubble of breathing and meditation, and now it's like so. Now driving is just like working out at the gym instead of I'm working. I'm like, oh, this is a weight.
Right.
You know, I'm working out. I'm challenging.
You're so method.
My calm.
You know, music really changes your energy.
Yeah, it does.
Musical theater music really changes your energy.
But,
at least for me.
But does it give you like a more flamboyant energy?
Yes, it totally does.
Musical theater.
Because you can't be in a bad mood when you're listening to musical
Especially
theater.
it depends on what musical you're listening to. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
West Side Story, that'll pick you up.
Oh, I like West Side Story.
Puerto Rico. That'll pick you. Yeah.
You're making my heart skip a beat. Let me ask you a question. Would you ever date a guy that's shorter than you?
I have dated guys.
Well, let me see how much shorter
That's
you than I am.
That's a very specific question.
Let me just get in the middle here. Aimee, you get up too. Get up for a second. Let me see.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So I'm too short for you, right?
No.
Be honest. No?
No.
Am I? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I too tall for you?
No.
You just opened up a can of worms.
Thank you so much. All right, you know what? And you stand up. Here. Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, jeez.
You're like the perfect guy for me. Awesome. All right, we're all just standing up, and this is what we're gonna do. We're getting to the end of the show. We're gonna toss to a segment now on this amazing movie called Bless Me Ultima. It's based on the book, and we want to support it. We want to show a little bit about it. So check this out, and we'll be right back on Latination.
I knew there would be something between us.
The movie's made from Rodolfo Anaya's book, Bless Me Ultima, based on the same thing. It's been banned several times over its lifetime because it talks about a curandera.
The traditional role of a curandera, who is a healer, somebody breaks a leg or a bone, they help. That's a traditional role, but I expanded that role into the role of a shaman.
Pues it accuses me.
I accuse you of being a witch.
A book like this, where it's about family values and the struggle and the innocence of a child saying, okay, well, how come that's wrong and that's right? And where do I fit in on that? So that exploration of who we are in the family, who we are in religion, who we are in tradition, is universal.
Bless Me Ultima.